He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense. Getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. You know, by the way, did I mention he matured well beyond his years?
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard
First run of the game is for J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Nix off the play action. There's a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Broncos into the red zone for the first time. They've got first and 10 right along the 20. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season. And the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Lutz, sets to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any...
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to lay in that haymaker.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Third and long for him here. That's the line. He's going to run for it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
4 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Here's Nix. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. Covered by J.C. Horn.
Nix from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Dobbins. And he's not going to score. He stopped short and actually might have lost a couple back at the 2.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Here we go. 4th and goal inside the 1. Stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, it's Panthers football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Sitting him on the dive. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Room to roam, he's beyond the 20. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Finds a man, right side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Coming up to stop that play with Gameday Barron. To the air yet again. Young. Roll left side. Caught by Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
1st down from the 42.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st.
Here's Young again. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Again, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So on 4th down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Design run, here's Nix. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's happens again on second down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. They break the huddle. It's second down now. To throw. Here's Nix. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here we go on fourth. Nix. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now.
Brings up third and
Young working from the gun. He's cut by Brooks. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Brad Robbins on again for another punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Nix now on first and 10. Complete to Mims. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 40.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Broncos.
Nix with it on first. Mims with the grab. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. All set now. First and 10.
That's another Broncos.
They'll throw again. Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. This is Ingram looking left side. And this one doesn't go far. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on third. Once more, it's Nix. Making the call himself. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Legets with a return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. First down, Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trouble. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. From the pistol, it's Young. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. To the air yet again. Young. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Young again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Looking to
and
throw.
6.
Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. One final shot before the half. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And here's
Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Connects on the crosser. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 6.
Young up 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, it's Brooks. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Carolina in punt formation. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Broncos send quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He's got it on the bootleg. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the Panthers time on this one first. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot. Quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 10.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Broncos send quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This is Dobbins. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Nix from the gun. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap to Nix. One step up, and there he goes. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He was brought down at the 28.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And going play action. Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Tremble with the ground. And he'll get it up to the 27. Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Panthers.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Young. It's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a gain of
Running the throw here on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lead by 14. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
Yard gain on the play. That's good.
On 1st down, it's Knicks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Carry here for Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Knicks quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing here, Knicks. That's into the hands of Franklin. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Running forward with Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Blitz coming, Knicks. Trying to set the screen, Dobbins. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Knicks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
It's
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And oh, he got it! Interception!
You know, before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle third down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on third down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and all that touchdown in the previous drive.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Gameday Barron has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give right side to Dobbins. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st down, Carolina.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Out of the gun, Young.
The pass on 1st down. Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete out to the right side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
17 more yards. That's another Broncos.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Nix. He's got a screen to the running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Panthers leading by 8. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Brooks is going to get it off his own lead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw it. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he will have the Panthers 1st down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down. of 19 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. This is the type of game